Hi, I'm Gary Powell, COPE Certified Health Coach with Optavia. The recipe that you're about to watch has been vetted through our nutrition support team and has been approved for all clients on the 5-in-1 Optimal Health Program. I hope you really enjoy learning how to make jalapeno chicken dip. And remember, as always, eat healthy. This recipe originally came to me through a very good friend, and in its original form, it was not a dip. It was simply chicken breasts that had been grilled, and then the cheese mixture that you learn how to make was put on top of that and then broiled until it melted over top of the chicken breasts. The flavor is amazing, and it reminded me a lot of a dip that we used to make for parties. So I thought it would be a really simple tweak to this awesome recipe to turn it into a dip, and that's exactly what I did. So this recipe begins with 1 1/3 pounds of chicken breast. As I mentioned before, this recipe begins with 1 1/3 pounds of chicken breast. You're going to want to lightly season the chicken breast with salt and pepper before putting it in the oven. Now, the original recipe actually called for the chicken to be grilled, which you could do for this recipe as well, but because of time and because of not very dependable weather around in our area today, I have chosen to bake this chicken. So if you would like to bake your chicken as opposed to grill it, put it in the oven at 375 degrees for approximately 30 minutes if your chicken is thawed. You're going to want to increase that to about 50 to 60 minutes if your chicken is still frozen. While you put that in the oven and that cooks, you can begin preparing all of your other ingredients. The other ingredients that you'll need to complete this recipe are 1/2 cup of seeded and diced jalapeno peppers, 1 cup of low-fat shredded cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of chopped green onion, 2 slices of turkey bacon that have been cooked and cut, and then 2 ounces of low-fat cream cheese. Now you're going to want to take all those ingredients and just combine them together in a bowl into almost like a cheese ball consistency that you're then going to mix with shredded chicken later. Once the chicken comes out of the oven, you're going to want to let it rest for about 7 to 10 minutes so that the juices redistribute through the meat. Otherwise, when you shred it, all of those juices are going to come out and it's going to give you really dry chicken. But once it's been sitting for a little while, go ahead and grab some forks or your handy dandy hand mixer and start shredding chicken. Once your chicken is all shredded, simply take the cheese mixture that you made earlier and drop it in by small spoonfuls, or in this case, I'm using a fork, all over the chicken. Then you're going to want to put that back into the oven and let it bake for a few minutes until the cheese is bubbly and gooey. Final step. Once the cheese is warm and soft and bubbly, all you have to do is stir it so that all of the ingredients are evenly distributed in your container. So there you have it. That's how you make jalapeno popper chicken dip. It is awesome cold, it's great warm, it's good to take to parties, it's just good for dinner. If you'd like a time-saving hack, you can use rotisserie chicken from your local grocery store. You can also use canned chicken in this recipe as well. Since the recipe only really accounts for 1/3 of your vegetable servings for the day, I went ahead and I paired this with just fresh vegetables. They're not steamed, they're not cooked, so just raw vegetables, so I get the crunch of having a chip with my dip. But you could pair this easily with a salad or any other vegetable that you really like. So just make sure that you get your other 2 2/3 vegetable servings with this. So hope you enjoyed learning how to make it, and remember, as always, eat healthy.